Welcome to iconic Waterville, Maine, and welcome to the Maine Bricklin. I'm Eli, your host and driver of this 1975 Bricklin SV1. We're taking the Bricklin on the road, and we're going to showcase some of the best local businesses that Maine has to offer. If you're a local Maine business that has something unique to offer, this is the show for you, and this is Grub. It's Mayor Jay. Tell everybody what we got going on today at Grub.
Oh, today we're doing some mac and cheese, shepherd's pie, and some chicken chimichangas. So currently in this pot, we've got the rest of the hamburg and onion so that we can make shepherd's pie. I've got the potatoes boiling over here so that I can make mashed potato, and then we've got noodles over here for more mac and cheese.
We made Chiche Pie yesterday. Chiche Pie is, I don't know if you guys are familiar, but it's French-Canadian pie with pork pie. In my family, it's just pork. Some of those crazy French people like to put hamburger in it. But when I was a kid, my grandmother made Chiche Pie. If she had any extra pie dough, which is what this is, she would make me bibbits. And the bibbits were the scraps of the dough rolled up with a cinnamon sugar coating on the top and some butter. And she'd roll them up real tight, and they were real little when I was a little girl. And I would get to eat them hot out of the oven. Oh my God, they were so good. Pie dough with cinnamon and sugar. So we've changed them a little bit here at Grub because now they're enormous. They're like cookie size, which is different from when I was a kid. But every time we make pie, we take the extra dough and we make bibbits.
Jay, I'm gonna throw this out there for you. Let's just say somebody wants something keto, low carb, sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free, what have you, not in all the same one. I mean, I don't know. That's probably
it's possible.
impossible.
I'm sure we've been asked that. So for us, we're always hesitant to call anything gluten-free. There's flour in the building. We do everything in micro batches, which is good because it lends itself to constant cleaning. But we do have things like our flourless peanut butter cookies. We don't call them gluten-free, but essentially they are. I don't know if you've read our labels. It says allergy alert. If you are allergic to it, we probably use it. That's true. Yeah. We don't want to kill anybody. We just want to feed people.
And that is gonna be the new slogan we're gonna put on the sign up.
Don't want to kill nobody, just want to feed them. And the truth is, we'll make custom meals for people all the time. Our menu is mostly driven by the community.
Jay, there's a rumor going around town that you have prepared meals here. Is that fact or farce?
Oh, that is fact. Actually, that's mostly what we do is prepared meals. We do have some make-to-order things, wraps and soups that we usually keep on hand. But for the most part, 80% of our business is grab and go.
It's awesome.
We enjoy it. It's good for customers. We did it because we have 4 kids. We always like to cook, but we never had time. We're always ordering pizza or stopping at McDonald's, and we're like, but we know how to cook. Why would we do that? So for us, this really came about thinking about other community members, other families that have children.
Next time you're cruising down College Avenue in Waterville, Maine, and hunger grabs a hold of your soul, stop by Grub. It doesn't get any better than this.
It really doesn't.
Hey everybody, we're here with one of my favorite people here in the Ville, Tanya. She owns the Barber Tell everybody watching what we can expect when we walk through the door.
So the Barber Parlor is a barber shop located right here in Waterville on College Avenue. We do haircuts, imagine that. We do straight shaves, lineups, designs, straight razor shaves.
I love it.
Wax.
And you also do this.
So we do fix a lot of haircuts that come in, self haircuts cut at home, like I did a moment ago.
I think we'll put the hashtag no self haircuts right there. We're gonna do that right there. If for those of you who don't know, I cut my hair earlier and I did it myself before I got here, maybe about 10 minutes before I got here. And then I walked in and then everybody working here, there's like maybe 10 people who work here. There's this collective, oh, with disgust because I cut my own hair.
It was bad.
I mean, it looked like I was wearing
Looked like he was
bat,
homeless.
I guess. I looked like I had no home. All right, the haircut that you're giving out the most, what would that be?
Oh, that would definitely be a bald skin fade. High.
Now, this is where the questions get really irritatingly hard. You have two choices. Mullet or Fauxhawk, which one? And why?
I would say the mullet.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
I would say the mullet because I feel like the mullets of today are much crisper and sharper looking, a lot more tailored than the mullets were back in the 80s and the early 90s.
For a cooler, crispier, healthier mullet, come to the Barber Parlor. What sparked your passion to get in the industry? Was there this eureka moment like, boom, I've got to do this. I saw something that's gonna inspire me for the rest of my life. What was it for you?
I grew up in a salon.
That'll do it.
I grew up in a hair salon. My mother owns a hair salon, and I started in the industry in the early 2000s. I've done nails, then I went to cosmetology, and then I went to barbering. I taught at the Aveda Institute in Augusta. I taught the barbering program before I opened this place up.
Oh, wow. Your best advice for men who are going bald is what?
Shorter. Go shorter with your hair, for sure. The longer your hair is, the more you can see through it, the more transparent it's gonna be. It's gonna weigh the hair down.
What's your favorite part about being a local business owner?
The community is my favorite part. The community is really fun. We do a lot of work with the Chamber of Commerce. We do a lot of fundraising in here for people in the community that are in need or that need things to help them sustain their life. I love it.
Excellent. I'm glad to see you in the community. That's awesome. Tanya, is there anything else that you want all of our viewers to know about the Barber Parlor?
Have an open mind. Come in and be relaxed. We're pretty relaxed in here. We like to have a lot of fun. We definitely want every client to feel as good as they look when they leave, which is why we do all the extra pampering.
I've been pampered, and I feel like a better human being than I was before. So for a cooler, crispier, healthier mullet, come to the Barber Parlor. Get some buds together and put down the hammer. Your life will bloom if the horizons are amber. Thank you. Thank you. Tim, a marijuana store, marijuana, what would your mom think?
She's pretty proud, to be honest. And I gotta say, in high school, I was sent to rehab for cannabis, and now my parents have come full circle. They're helping with the business. They're all in it. It's pretty awesome.
I love that story, Tim, because that's a full circle moment for me. You know, there's the old school misconception about cannabis in 1990, what, 6, 90, you know, whatever. And
90s.
Yeah, the 90s. Yeah, the 90s were great, but you know what? The weed sucked.
It tastes like detergent, whatever it was packed and shipped in, seeds, stems. People don't know how good they have it now. Pioneers like Dawson Julia, the members of the coalition, and many other organizations that have put in tremendous work, and even as of recently, to help save the program and make it what it is, for sure.
For sure. We have one of the strongest medical cannabis programs here in Maine, and it's definitely one of the reasons is because of Dawson Julia.
100%.
Let's go inside at Amber Horizons.
Let's do it, brother. Here we go.
Look at the crystals on this. That'll reboot your day. Tim, what is the name of this strain?
That is Mimosa. It's a cut that was donated to us by THC Nomad. Shout out to THC Nomad. Check him out on Instagram for sure. He's a great farmer.
Oh, nice.
It's a nice sativa blend. Great for daytime use. Not too heavy. It'll keep you alert and help out with your medicinal needs.
Perfect. Now, I like that. I love smoking in the daytime, smoking in the nighttime, smoking in my sleep. Now, that mimosa you said was a sativa dominant.
Yes.
Now, what is this right here? It even looks a little bit different. Look at this, people.
It's a little bit chunkier, a little bit dense. It's Gelato. It's an indica dominant strain, so it's going to be a little bit heavier of a smoke. This pheno in particular it's a little more light, a little more mild of a smoke. You can get away with consuming it during the day and not knocking you down too hard, but it is a little more indica leaning, good for pain relief.
Let's hear about this.
Small Batch, shout out to Small Batch. We sell their drinks, lots of various edibles made from them. They're a great crew. We do mostly full spectrum edibles from these guys. They will knock you on your butt, so you need to be careful, but if you want some reliable infused edibles, definitely don't sleep on Small Batch for sure.
Or you may actually sleep.
You may.
You may actually just.
Yeah.
Is it instant narcolepsy?
Give it a good 90 minutes, but yeah, it'll smack you.
I'm gonna get you a T-shirt too. I did forget. Don't hate me.
No, it's good.
I'm gonna get you a T-shirt. Only if you'll wear it though.
Yeah.
You will wear
I'll
it?
give you one only if you'll wear it though.
Oh, that's a fooling answer right there. Tim, the viewers want to know, what's your favorite place to hide a joint?
Oh, growing up, it was always usually center console, cup holder will pop out. You know, always good to stash whatever paraphernalia you need to hide from the police.
Absolutely.
Always my go-to.
Absolutely. I remember I had a Pepsi can that you unscrewed the bottom
Yes,
and you
yep.
just stuffed that weed in there, and it's like, nope, I don't have weed. What are you talking about?
Just an empty soda can. Officer.
Just an empty soda can. It's all weed.
It is that
All
time.
right, all right, so, all right. Tim, it's always great to see another handsome Poulin's face.
Absolutely.
It's great, it's great. And thanks for having me and my flying car over VIN number 2598, Bricklin.
Thank you so much for bringing the Bricklin and yourself along through to the shop. I really appreciate having you guys through.
And we'll see you later on the Maine Bricklin.
Thank you guys.
One of the greatest gems in Benton, Maine. Hell, not even Benton, Maine. Central Maine itself. We're at that place.
That place.
And this is made in. I'll get sued for copyright infringement if I do it anymore. Just tell us a little bit about what you got inside.
Oh my God, Eli, it's a treasure hunt. You never know what's going to be in there. It changes day to day. I've had things in here that you wouldn't even believe.
Oh, is this cool? It's cool. I see vacuums
Yeah.
are front and center because I'm sucking so much. You know, right. We'll keep that in.
Yeah, we'll keep
but
that one.
I see all this other cool stuff that I don't know how I lived without.
I know.
So let's go inside, see what you got at that
Absolutely.
place.
Absolutely.
Here we go.
Come on in.
Maydeen, what is a usual day for you here, like at that place?
Oh, some days it's just crazy, Eli. It's right out straight, and other days it's a little quieter, so I can get things marked, clean, priced, and go look for some other goodies.
Maydeen, people must bring you things from
Oh,
all over the place. Tell me about that.
every day. A gentleman just pulled in this morning. He had some great big old farm equipment out there. Great big old farm plow and some sort of, I don't know what it was, like a sawmill or something.
I recognize that torture device from several of the Saw movies.
Uh-huh. And I'm like, I don't have any place to put it, but they're really cool. Even if I can't buy them, I can look at them and, yeah.
I suppose you could always repurpose that for something else. Like, if you
Absolutely.
bought something here, you could repurpose it as
Yeah,
something else.
Absolutely happens all the time.
What would you say out of every item that you've ever had in here is the most unusual?
I think the most unusual thing I have in the store right now,
Besides me.
besides Eli,
Cut it out!
is a rattlesnake tie.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get
You're gonna
footage of that.
have to get that out.
What would you say to someone who's actually never been to that place?
Oh my gosh, it's an experience that you're gonna have to want to come in and see for yourself. People can tell you about it, but until you come in and see all this wonderful stuff, yeah, you don't know.
Maydeen, you've seen a whirlwind of things in that place. Is there anything that you actually regret getting rid of?
Oh, yes. I've had 2 7-foot-tall tin men in here that I really got attached to because they were just cool. And they looked good in the store, so it was hard to let those guys go. But I'm in the business to sell, so they had to go. I had a bunch of dolls come in, and they were all broken and weird looking, and I filled a jar with these old doll pieces and parts, and believe it or not, I sold it. A college kid bought it and passed it out at the Yankee swap at Christmas time. And it's still going around, believe it or not. His dad came in and said, yeah, we still have that jar, doll pieces and parts. So it's still going around.
All right, travelers, thanks again for watching my favorite show, the Maine Bricklin. We're at that place, and you should be too. Maydeen, anything else you want to say?
Oh, it's just been a blast, Eli. Thanks for coming over and having me on your show.
You're so nice. It's been my pleasure. We'll see you at that place.
Take care.
The Brick is back. And I did that with my radio voice. We're back. And we're here with Matt, one of my favorite people. He is the head instructor at New Creations Taekwondo. Matt, how are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
I appreciate you having me. Thank you so much. Tell everybody what we can expect when we walk in through the door.
Well, as you can see behind us, it's an old mill. So it's going to have kind of a vintage look, but once you get past that, you're going to walk into a room. It's going to have mats, it's going to have chairs. It's going to be like a traditional martial arts studio, and not even going to realize that you're in an old mill.
Matt, tell me what Taekwondo means to you.
So to me, it's much more than learning the moves and punching and kicking, but it helps, develop leadership qualities that you're going to use throughout your lifetime. And so when I started it at 14 years old, it's really helped develop me into a confident, productive, and successful person.
Matt, tell me how someone can become a student here at New Creations.
Oh, it's very simple. You just get in contact with me, bring yourself or your kid here. We do a short 15-minute introduction, so you go over some of the basic moves, some of the class etiquette, you see where the bathrooms are, where we work out, and all that stuff that you need to know, and then you sign up. It's pretty simple. The whole process takes 30 minutes. You're working out. In martial arts and Taekwondo, you work out more muscles than any other sport. So in Taekwondo, you're working out about 96% of your body. You can't do that in any other sport. So the things that we focus on are flexibility, balance, and strength. So that's what we do to work out your body. For your mind, we do something that we call, we create an indomitable spirit, that you can do something, that you can do this. You may come there, not confident, you may come there disrespectful, but by the time you're there for a month, you're gonna see a change. And so that's what we really focus on, is changing the mentality of the kids, of the next generation, to be confident and successful people. And that's really what it's all about.
Show me the coolest martial arts move you know. And what's the name of it, by the way?
Okay, so I'll do one of my favorite that I love doing, especially with competing and sparring. So it's called we call it a jump reverse hook kick. So you jump up, you spin backwards, and you kick, usually to the head. So if you want me to demonstrate it, I can, but...
On my head. No, please don't, because it'll be smashed like a pumpkin. No, let's do it over there where it's safe. Here we go.
Worst case scenario, I'll just trim some hair off your head, okay?
Okay, I need it right here, because the barber parlor is going to be pissed because I did cut my hair myself, but you know what? Sometimes I just don't have the time. All right, all right. I'm trusting you. All right.
I'm not going to hit you.
Okay.
Not too hard.
Okay. Dude, I felt the breeze. I felt the breeze. I felt the breeze. I felt the breeze. Matt, thanks for having me and my flying car over. I appreciate you. Anything else you want to tell our viewers here about the dojo?
Yeah, if you're looking to change your life, to improve your life, or just get your kids on the right track to grow up and be good, successful adults, bring them here.
Bring them here to Vassaboro. I know you guys have been mad since the donut shop closed a few years ago, but now you've got a reason to come back to Vassaboro. And we'll see you next time on the Maine Bricklin.
This is pro wrestling superstar AEW star varsity blonde Brian Pillman Jr. And when I'm not kicking ass and taking names, I'm watching the Maine Bricklin featuring my buddy Eli. He's traveling in the brick and he's bringing you the best local businesses that Maine has to offer. You heard that right? Eli in the brick, the Maine Bricklin. You're watching it, you're tuned in, and I'm Brian Pillman Jr., one half of the Varsity Blondes. Thank you.
The Maine Bricklin is currently filming our new season, and we want you to be on our show and on the Bricklin. If you're a local Maine business, this is the show for you. From That Place, the Bangor Funplex, Grub, the Barber Parlor, New Creations Taekwondo, Amber Horizons, and many more. Don't miss this incredibly limited opportunity to have your business featured on one of the world's rarest cars, our 1975 Bricklin SV1. Send the Maine Bricklin a message on Facebook or Instagram, or email us at themainbricklin@gmail.com for more information. No matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your fixins on the Neck Road in Benton. Like us on Facebook and visit dixonscountrymarket.com.
Rock bottom prices, money saving deals. We'll give you rock bottom prices. Come see how good it feels.
Maine Wholesale Distributors.
For a cooler, crispier, healthier mullet, come to the Barber Parlor. Next time you're about to roll up to downtown Skowhegan, stop by Nuggies to see your best buds. Glass pieces, amazing flour, CBD products, and every 420 accessory for the plant lover in your life. Save big on your heating and cooling costs now with Bangor Heat Pump. Bangor Heat Pump is an all-in-one company providing sales, service, and cleanings by factory certified technicians. Get a free quote from Bangor Heat Pump. Visit BangorHeatPump.com and like us on Facebook.
Want to save money?
Come see us
at Bangor Heat Pump. Get up to $2,000 in rebates now. For the best seamless gutters, contact CM Home and Property Services now. Heroes Takeout and Dairy Bar is now open in Herman, and we're ready to serve you. We have all the fan favorites, from pizza, wings, burgers and wraps, to fresh Maine lobster rolls. Do you crave ice cream all year round? We have 20 delicious flavors of Gifford's famous ice cream. Call ahead or order online at herosportsgrill.com and pick up at our quick, friendly, and convenient drive-thru, Route 2 in Herman, and like us on Facebook. Make your next special event unforgettable. Birthdays, weddings, reunions, and much more. Visit 8thstreetdj.com. For more information on the Bricklin SV1, visit the Bricklin SV1 Appreciation Group on Facebook and get involved in the conversation now. The Maine Bricklin is also sponsored in part by Rendezvous, the ultimate car enthusiast website. Visit rendezvous.com now.
This is Impact Wrestling superstar, the Phil-Am Flash Chiche Pie, and when I'm not taking part in wars in the ring or winning championships, I'm watching the Maine Bricklin featuring my bud Eli. Join him as he takes flight to the best local businesses that Maine has to offer. Watch on YouTube and Facebook now.
A classic car hobbyist finding, saving, and collecting since 1987. Check out the Driveway Reporter on Instagram.